Tonight, we're learning more about the man the Bexar County Sheriff calls a career criminal. According to police, the 35-year-old opened fire on a deputy Friday before that deputy returned several shots, critically injuring the suspect.
Eyewitness News reporter Jaleesa Irizarry joins us live now with charges that man is facing, and she spoke to a person who was just feet away from the shooting. Jaleesa?
Yeah, today we spoke to a man who recorded deputies just minutes after the shooting that took place at this RV park off of Highway 1604 near Highway 90. The entire encounter took place just feet away from his home.
All may be calm on Leroy Avalos' street today, but inside,
it's been tough. Anxiety kicked in. I'm very jumpy.
Because he and his 8-month-old daughter,
oh my God,
had a front row seat
had a gun
to this.
And it was loaded.
Avalos says his yard is where Friday's deputy-involved shooting suspect ended up.
When I heard the gunshots, my first instinct was to grab my daughter. They felt like they were inside my RV. I mean, that's how loud it was. It hit so close to home.
Literally, shots landed steps away from Avalos' RV, and others just across the street ripped through a truck before striking another RV. The sheriff told KENS 5 on Friday, judging by the size, those shots came from the suspect's weapon.
So these are very powerful rounds that this suspect was putting out toward our officer.
Rounds, Salazar told KENS 5 today, the suspect fired first, and the officer responded in
Just a few seconds. It's just like in most officer-involved shootings, they're over in a mere fractions of seconds, and that's what it appears at this point.
Joseph William Woolard is facing 2 felony charges from the shooting, including attempted capital murder of an officer, as well as 2 misdemeanors. A quick background search shows a number of previous arrests for Woolard, including evading arrests, drug possessions, and terroristic threats.
Those bullets would have went through my RV. I hate to think of what could happen.
Now, the sheriff's office tells us that suspect remains in the hospital. As for Avalos, he says since this incident, he is considering moving. We're live in Bexar County. Jaleesa Irizarry, KENS 5 Eyewitness News.